Hey everybody, welcome to BombSquad. I'm Dan Stacy, and you are about to witness my nerdy family and I use silly voices and exploding dice to tell a good story. And, do we have any announcements? I don't think so. We still have great mustaches, awesome legend tokens. The other ones haven't come in the mail yet, because it's the same day as we shot in the last episode, but that's a secret. David was worried because he's wearing the same shirt.
Wait, who's that?
Who's that? Oh! I'm so confused.
So, anyways.
Clark Kent.
David, Superman, Super Dad.
Super Dad. Oh,
RPG MRE for this session.
Yes.
A healthy snack from our table to yours.
Delicious. Well, yes, delicious. We have.
What's that?
I don't know. I was thinking about
A brain
something.
fart.
So the reason I hesitate is delicious, but not as delicious as a regular apple. However, these are Granny Smith apples. If you want to minimize the sugar, these are going to be a good option. They really do still taste good. They're just not as sweet as your typical apple. So, also have healthy fats. We have some peanut butter and some almond butter, which I don't know if you guys have ever tried, but pretty good. I still like peanut butter better, but it's actually a good option. So, I feel bad. Dan always gets stuck without the food because he's at the far off table.
I'm good. Oh,
You guys want peanut butter, almond butter?
Almond.
Almond butter. So,
And make up for the oatmeal.
So
here's the
fancy.
thing.
Wash away the oatmeal texture with almond
Healthy,
butter.
go for it. Healthy fats, guys. Remember, I gotta plug this. Fats don't make you fat. Calories do.
All right.
That's it.
Excellent. So, without further ado, let's dive into the next episode of BombSquad. And we begin. So where we left off, you alright?
Sorry, I just like spilled coffee. It's fine.
It's over. Show's over. Everyone go home. Where we left off, a giant, bulbous creature, Maru, has just fallen and is starting to belch forth. Just as you guys were, Tiri hasn't stood up yet. She's just gotten free. We've finally gotten the lights to shed away the darkness, and more darkness is coming as this thing unfurled these pincers that kind of wrap up into its mouth, and this dark breath starts pouring out of its mouth. And I think this calls for a mood change before I forget. So,
I feel like I'm playing Zelda.
yeah. So, we left off with the Queen.
The Queen.
Queen.
Oh, it's a she.
Well,
Oh, so it's a girl house.
that's good. All right. So she is close enough to have we've done this. Oh, okay. We are at that, right. I gotta get back into this, so, okay.
Fairly close.
She
Fairly
is
close to
rolling.
not getting any apples or almond butter. So you can. Thank you.
Well, we're starting off good. Boss just rolled a nat 20.
Oh God.
That's
Dan,
how
I
it
think you need
goes.
to feed you. That's why.
Yeah.
Toss him an apple.
I did.
It gave me power to roll 20s.
He needs peanut butter to slow him down. Slow down that carb digestion.
Now there's a flavor character for you. It's like a fitness guru, and that's how he does the slowed bane. Throws peanut butter. Eat your healthy fats. All right.
Eat a little
So anyways,
Slow
yeah, he
digesting.
smacks you with a T-bone steak. Okay. Anyways, so all of a sudden, the breath that this insect sprays out, it goes and swirls past. It passes by you, Brick, and you get this like your all your stats kind of, or all your HUD like flickers for a second, and you see your aura, that heat radiation, shut down for a second, and then go back up, and it wraps around Demeter, and he starts going, and his light flickers out, and Ilyad at the same time. You're not plunged into darkness right now. There's the stone. You have it's very dim light where you can kind of see. You can't see details or anything, but it's like you're in a house with night lights set up. There's stone flowers throughout. Ilyad, now you notice behind you are these bulbous, like oval-shaped things about like this that seem wet, and they're glowing with a little orange glow to them, which is also lighting it. You see the same over here, and then there's stone flowers throughout. And so now these guys settle down from the light. They suddenly like shake it off and their wings start flapping, and you see them focus again. These ones here are still freaking out from what Ilyad did, because it's a mental trick that he did on them.
Yeah,
so
man.
they're still like clawing at their eyes a little bit, like just rubbing every once in a while with their little feet.
Proper darkness.
But what she did was she did nullify, which cancels a boon if you can roll high enough. So she was able to cancel
Wait,
the
mine?
light boon. No, not yours,
oh.
Demeter's. So the light boon is down, and he can't cast it again for a minute.
Does that cancel my?
No, she was specifically targeting. You got to target somebody, and you get to cancel
it's
one
not an
boon.
area.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I guess you could do an area effect if you wanted to, but she was specifically targeting the light.
Got it.
So she then is going to. So there's like these large rocks here, and she's landed on this pile that's like squished. It's kind of like what Brick is standing in. It's that mushy, it's older web that's kind of slick and slippery, and she's landed on. She climbs over onto these bones over here, and you hear her crushing. Her legs are just crushing the bones. They're breaking and shattering, and she looks right at Brick. And just her one leg touches this one, and she's just petting that little one, and it's getting ready. So that's her turn. We come back to the top of the order.
It's like her cat.
Yeah. Oh wait, actually, I lied. I forgot an ability. One more roll. Ilyad, you're up next. And then we'll have Ingrid. So we've got, yep, that's enough for that, I think. Yeah, just enough. Ilyad, you hear. And
no. Come on! Don't put your alien eggs inside me.
Hold on just a second. So Ilyad, what are you doing? As you turn and look behind you, the 3 of the eggs behind you explode in this like juicy, gross, almost acidic. It burns just a little bit, not enough to damage or anything, but you feel the burn. It kind of matches the burn on your arm. And these things, just these like, it's like almost a larvae, like a maggot type head is starting to worm out of the egg there.
Oh no, you don't.
And it's like this squishy, that wet sound. So Ilyad, you're up. Ingrid's next, then Tiri. So we're gonna try and pick it up. You have 6
All right.
seconds to
Yes,
decide
first
what
and
you're doing.
foremost, I want to attack those things before they do anything.
Okay, you're just gonna turn and attack
Yeah,
those
I'm just
ones
gonna
right
be
there.
like, nah!
You just throw daggers at it.
Yes.
Do you want to do multi-target, or do you want to pick one? You would take, to hit all of them, you'd have disadvantage 3, because there's 3 targets, or you
Right.
could pick just 2 of them.
Disadvantage 3.
That would be to
Alright.
try and hit all of them, or you could just focus on one.
I'll start with 1.
Now, what I can say too, you could take the disadvantage and then do a focus action, which would drop the boon you're sustaining, but then you would have advantage 1. So you can take a focus action where you use your entire turn to focus on one thing and you gain advantage 1 on that.
No,
But the
I'll
thing to
just do
remember,
1.
just 1. Okay,
Yeah.
do it up. It's like squirming and wiggling,
Yeah.
coming out, and the orange glow
So they're
from
not
those
out
eggs
yet?
inside. No, they're just climbing out.
Okay. I can't remember. Agility, right?
Agility, yep.
Gonna roll the ugly die. Yes. 16
Ryan's
plus a
favorite.
3, so 19.
19 to hit.
Yeah.
Excellent. So you, that was just enough to kill it.
Yes!
And you just, I picture you like, what do you do? Like 2 daggers? You just like,
Yeah. I just like. I don't even know. But yes, exactly. what you're saying.
you're just like, no.
Yes.
So you see, as it comes
Absolutely
out,
not.
it can open its like maw here, like, and there's like slime and fangs in there, and it's coming up. You see it's at its butt end is this darker shape, and you see that same muscle contraction that you saw with the flying one,
Where it's gonna shoot.
where it's going to shoot the stinger. And as it's doing that, you fling it against the wall, and your 2 daggers just stab into its
Yes.
body, and it's just oozing over your daggers. However, you do take some persistent damage, unless you want to roll your move action to try and
Yes.
roll your move action. We'll see if you get
Which is
rid
just
of that.
the D20.
D20, yep. 10 or higher, and you succeed.
20!
20! All
There's another clap
right.
again, sorry.
Perfect.
That one wasn't as bad.
Oh, okay.
That's what I like to hear. Okay, and Ingrid, you are up.
I'm not the one
Tyrion's
to
next.
attack anymore.
I'm gonna hold the bolster for our friend Demeter.
Okay.
And
Now remember, he can't cast. I guess technically Ingrid wouldn't know this, but he can't cast light for another minute.
What?
Yeah, that's how nullify works. So a little metagaming there, but just in case that changes what you want to do. It's like that acidic, dark breath that shit, and you can kind of smell it. It smells kind of like that rotting food smell, but there's a sharpness to it because you're right next to him, and it's just kind of hovered over him. It's like this weight that's staying over him, and he's like, I need your frog again. It's getting in my nose.
Can I do anything to get rid of that? Or to help?
To help? No, not that. It's not. It's more, that's just flavor for that he lost the ability to do that boon.
Okay.
Now, he can do other stuff with creation, so if you wanted to keep the bolster up on creation, it'll help him with his other stuff that he does.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
Okay.
And then I'm going to look at Big Ugly and say and then just do like this and then turn her legs into jello.
Jello. All right, what are you
Polymorph.
doing? Polymorph? Okay.
I want to turn her legs into jello.
All right. Excellent. So roll me polymorph. You're shooting for polymorph is what's that against? No. You're at a
Alteration
power of
versus
5.
toughness.
Toughness. Okay. There's Queen.
Nat 20!
Nat 20.
This is
Oh,
27.
man. 27. Okay, that
Jello
definitely
legs!
that definitely succeeds. So everybody can kind of see her legs start. The one that she's scraping all of a sudden just leaves this oozy slime across it and falls limp. And she's like trying to stand up. She keeps pushing with her legs, trying to stand up, and then she slips down a little bit. Now polymorph, so that's the flavor, and that does it changes her stats by 2. Attribute points by 2. It can
Attribute
reduce.
scores up to 2.
Yep. Okay. Perfect. So that's going to be her agility is going to be affected by that for sure. So okay, I will factor that in. With the nat 20 though, she's going to lose her movement action on this next turn. It's like almost like she got inflicted by the knockdown bane because she's trying to like now. She has enough like it starts to force and then the ooze gives way, so she can't quite hold her bulbous abdomen up. Beautiful. Okay.
That ugly!
And do you want to move anywhere? Or Or
No.
you wanna stay where you are? Yeah.
I'm good.
And
luck,
you hear in your ear. Not bad, you old witch. Not bad.
Alright, thank you. Scratch underneath this chin.
And yeah, Tiri, you're up. Oh no, I'm sorry. You're up next because the enforcers are going here. They are worried about Mama, but the biggest. They're not smart enough to know that's what Ingrid did. Brick is really the biggest threat right now. So this one's gonna move in. This one's gonna move in. No, actually, they're gonna go over here to protect Mama, but they're gonna shoot at Brick. So here we go. Misses. Misses. They're like so nervous. They're kind of like, as they're flying away, they're almost like blindly shooting at you with their stingers. Again, you see that muscle contraction and another stinger comes flying out. And they fly over to Mama. And then Tiri, you're up.
Okay, so I want to tumble into position, jump up and land and just crush this thing. So
All right.
I'm going to quick draw, drop those little knivey things, grab my hammer. This is the way it's supposed to be.
Yep.
And just jump and just smash one of those bugs. I just want it gone. I want it done. I want
Awesome.
it all over
Do you
the
want
place.
a great leap to her? Or attempt to
Yeah,
do
because
that?
I've got that feat. So
Yeah, because it would. You kind of need to, because half your movement to stand up. And also, I really like the imagery for that. And she's like,
it's their time to be on the bottom of the pile. So
Tiri's a mom too, so she can just throw her equipment in her pack and pull out exactly what she needs without
The
looking.
diaper bag.
Yes.
that's the idea. Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, roll. So and I was looking it up. So Great Leap, when you roll, the number you roll determines how many feet you can jump, and you get advantage because you have Great Leap.
Sweet. So 23.
That'll be enough.
Good. And now, I just got to check my bonuses from using the hammer because remember we went over
Oh yes, hammer. What's yours? One-handed or two-handed? It's two-handed.
two-handed.
You have advantage 1 on attack
Okay.
because it's a two-handed weapon
Sweet.
on damaging attacks.
Well, that's definitely what this is.
Oh, I'm excited for this.
18.
18 to hit. All
Yeah.
right. And let's see here.
Smush it.
Yeah. She's easy to hit, especially because her agility is also reduced. So
Oh, you're
I'm
hitting
picturing-
her.
He's hitting Queen Mama, right?
Oh
No?
no, sorry. Actually, I wanted one of those ones that was just
Oh,
on
the
top
little
of
ones.
me.
The little ones.
Yes.
Oh, okay, sorry. Well, you hit them as well.
It'll be nice to know that I can spring to Mama, but for now, I just wanted to flatten that one that was on top of me.
Okay, so where do you want to land with your jump as well?
Right on top of it.
Oh, okay. So 23 feet was definitely plenty.
Can it go like that 23
What?
feet? Is
Yeah, can it be
just-
up into the air
Yes.
and then just down?
And then to the
What?
ceiling,
Right.
push off the
Yeah,
ceiling.
I don't want to waste that jump, so I'm going to say because where we are, I'm giving you the multi-target on both of those two guys because they're minions, so
Sweet.
they have low HP.
So land on one, crush the other.
Yes. So you jump up. You kind of step on the one's head that Ilyad had been damaged by Brick. So right here, and you push off it, jump up 20 feet in the air or so. Like you guys just see Tiri like springboard off, and then boom, smash, splatter goes over. Bug guts go over Ilyad and Brick, and as you land back down on the other one, you just squish into it, and guts goes everywhere.
I get a little bit of extra satisfaction for getting the gunk on the elf.
Oh, and you guys, the best part about it is as she goes up in the air, you just hear this baby giggle. Like, I can't even do a good baby giggle, but
Oh, this is messed up.
yeah.
I'll just whisper to him, sneak attack.
What was it you said before? If there's nothing they can do about you coming, it counts as a sneak attack. Oh, okay, that's awesome. So, you smash, splatter of guts everywhere, and Queenie, Tiri, you hear that upset Mama right there. So Queenie
Two
is
mamas.
going, and let's see, yeah, 2 mamas. So she is now at 4. She can't move right now for this turn because of the nat 20 on alteration roll, but she's mad at Tiri now, so she is going to, again, you see her abdomen like convulsing, kind of like it's just going in the opposite direction as when the stingers are, but it's really gross and wet looking because it's so huge. And then she, and this oozing stuff starts spilling over towards Tiri.
It's like our cat with the fur ball.
Yeah, kinda, yes. that image for sure. But you had landed, you just quickly jump off, and the dead bodies from her kids, her babies, stops this oozing acid from coming to get to you. So you're unaffected there. And then her little minions, this one's dead. These two are gonna slop over to Ilyad here. And they're going to
Tickle me.
Yeah, how do we know?
Affectionately.
You
Are
see-
you my mama?
Yeah, okay. So there's this moment they come over and it almost looks like they're sniffing the air, but there's no eyes, there's just that mouth that keeps opening, so it's like, and then there's a shake of the head and they suddenly spit something out all over you. So they're going
Need a
to...
whoosh after this.
A
Oh
whoosh.
no, that's what they're targeting, the smell of fresh pines and scented flowers.
Yes. So one's gonna
Just like a
go...
baby's bottom. Well, that actually doesn't smell so...
Baby's
actually.
The next diaper's yours.
Okay. So...
Clean baby bottom, yeah. It's okay.
Okay, so
washed.
the one tries to do more of this like spit spray at you, and you're like, you just duck right out of the way of that, and it passes over you. But as you come back up, the other one, rather than the spray, does this like, and it's like this ball of icky goo just splatters right in your face, and you're just covered in it. You take 4 points of damage, and then.
To the face.
Yeah, it just oozes over you. And we come to
This is the
Brick.
money maker.
Brick, you're up.
So we lost the
Ilyad's
light.
next.
We lost light.
Light's
so
gone, but
we're-
you're not in darkness.
Okay.
The darkness boon is also gone. You have that, the eggs are glowing and the stoneflowers around, so you have enough to kind of, you can't see any details, but you can see. That's obviously an insect shape. That's obviously a humanoid shape. You know,
Okay.
Tiri's obvious because she's short. You can tell Ilyad. So there's no effect. It's just
keep
more
that thing to
flavor.
yourself.
Okay.
So 6 seconds.
All right. I think Brick just saw baby mama like almost get attacked. So he's just like, I'll be a great dad someday, and he's just gonna do a running leap towards big mama,
You could totally hear him saying that, Jerry. Because you guys are standing right next to each other.
and I'll just shout back, "I got this. You can help if you want."
So who are you going for? Queen Mama?
Biggie,
All right, what do you
Big
want to
Daddy.
do? Just a straight up attack?
straight up, just run and shove in blades.
All right, perfect.
I don't know if my aura will.
It'll affect, if you're still there, I think it affects on their turns. I'll double check, but roll me.
I want
Your
eyeballs.
attack?
I want to get some eyeballs.
Okay, yeah. You get, and again, she's like, keeps going like this, can't do it. So,
Okay,
roll me that
so-
attack.
Not great. 16.
16. That hits. And it does more damage right now because her agility's down, so that reduces her defense a little bit. So she sees you coming and you're going for the eye and you don't quite get, she like twists aside so it just like scratches across one eye and you get this good hit. Boom, and you land right in the midst. You're now like surrounded by them. However, your heat is radiating everywhere and you can feel them recoil at that.
How's it going? Hey.
Okay, and Demeter is next. Demeter is going to... He's bolstered, yep.
Was I supposed to roll for damage?
No, damage is your roll minus their defense. And that totals the damage.
Right, this isn't Pathfinder.
Yeah. So, okay, Demeter is going to... actually, Demeter is going to head this way smash the one in front of, or even better, he's going to come and assist Ilyad here with the persistent damage. So you get a free roll. He's going to spend his action using his creation to help you get rid of the persistent damage.
Thank you.
Yes. So roll. You get a free roll to resist.
Just a D20, right?
D20. Yep.
Please. 17.
17. So you're no longer having persistent damage.
Aha!
It's gone. He pulls something out of his pocket and you hear him whisper a little prayer in Dwarvish and rubs it on your arm there and you see it kind of like seal over and you feel it's cooling. It's almost like touching cold stone, leaning up against it. It cools away the burning sensation there. And then we have the little guy though is going next to you, has nothing to do but swing at you. Boom, boom, boom. We've got a scavenger. Oh no, scavengers are dead actually. That is an enforcer, so no, we're good. So scavengers are gone. Ilyad is up.
All right.
Ingrid's next.
I'm gonna. There's 2 of these guys left, right?
There's one of the flying ones on you, and then 2 larvae, behind you that just attacked you.
Oh, okay.
So you've got 1 flying guy here, and then the 2 larvae.
All right. I'll go for the enforcer.
Yep. Okay.
I'm going to force move.
Force move, just push him away, or do you
Or,
want to just straight up attack him, and if you succeed
straight up
high,
attack.
you
Let's
can
do
push
that.
him away? Yeah.
Yep.
That sounds like a plan to me.
All right. Please. Crud. 8.
8 total. I'll let you use a legend point if you want to re-roll.
Yes.
Do it. So re-roll your 10. And add 1.
Reroll the 10.
Yeah. Because it gives you
Orange.
advantage.
Please. 3.
3.
That was not worth the whole legend point.
All right, keep your legend point. We'll pretend it didn't happen.
Can't
no.
cheat.
Because technically you're supposed to call the legend point out beforehand.
You are?
Yes, you're supposed
So
to call it
either
out
way.
before you roll.
So we just said the 8 then, right?
8, yes. So you're
Come
gonna
on,
whack at
McDonald's.
it. You whack and hit it, and it bites onto your arm and just starts gnawing at it. So you take 3 damage. They both of you take. You do 3 damage to it, and it takes 3 damage.
Who's Crush McDonald's? I don't. Sorry, I'm stuck on that.
There's an anger burning inside.
Okay. And
I quit. I'm done.
Done. Who are we on? Ingrid.
How many damage?
3.
So I'm going to drop the bolster and instead switch it out for transmutation on Brick to make him big.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Tell me how that works. Actually, I don't.
Power level 5, temporarily
I can
transmute
say
an object
something.
into another object of the same
Family
size or
friendly.
50% greater or lesser weight. So I just want to make him bigger. So
Okay.
he can do more.
Technically, that's an object. So we can say you make his blade bigger.
There you go.
Yeah.
What about my armor? But then
Your
I
armor's
would-
a companion, so I would say technically
Oh,
you can't.
right,
But
right.
the
It's not
blade, your
object.
blade itself, so it becomes 50% greater.
50% greater or lesser weight.
Okay.
Or big,
Yeah, so we'll say greater, so we'll give you.
Or size.
Yeah, so what we'll do is while she's maintaining that, all of a sudden your blade, like, maybe it feels heavier. It doesn't necessarily grow in size, but all of a sudden you feel like the density of it get thicker, so you'll have advantage 1 on your attacks while she maintains this.
If I get it.
Yes, if you get it. I keep doing the descriptions before you roll.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
26.
Okay, yes.
So that can be a minor, right?
Only if you have a feat to, like, boon focus.
Okay.
So
No,
technically that's
I'll
your
just do that.
major.
I'll do that as my major.
Okay. Do you want to
And then-
move or
No.
you're good?
What can
All
I
right.
do as a minor then?
Minor, well, you can do perception or learning rolls, logic rolls, stuff like that always. And then if you have like boon focus is a feat, and if you get tier 2, you can cast a boon as a minor action.
Okay.
And then there's other feats that let you do stuff as minor
And I'll
actions.
see what Mama's weak to.
Look for a weakness? Yeah, sure. Go
Just
ahead.
logic.
I would call it, let's do perception. You're studying
good.
her.
I have something in that.
Yeah, you're looking for a weakness.
17.
17? Okay. Yeah, you can tell, especially right now, she's slow. She's easy to hit. She's strong against. Basically, I'll metagame it. Her guard is really low. Her toughness is really high. So you want to be attacking guard to do good damage at it. And right now she's slow moving. And of course, you do know the light. If you can, do something with light, that's gonna mess her up.
We all don't have light.
But so peppering her from afar is a really good option because it's hard for her to get to people right now.
Brick's over here waving right in front of me.
Right in front of me.
I have no range.
Yeah.
Do I know do I know what Ingrid did? If
Do you say anything, or I would say you just suddenly feel it get heavier, and you didn't see anything on your HUD. You can make what assumptions you can from that, because you do know that she changes things all the time.
Okay.
Sticky with the pointy end.
There, she shouts that. You can make
Thanks,
one.
Mom.
So, all right, enforcers are up, and then it's Tiri. So, one's gonna attack Ilyad, try and bite down again. 5 points of damage, Ilyad. And then...
What?
Unless you want to defend, you could defend as well.
I'll do another bubble.
You can defend,
I'm
okay.
gonna do a bubble.
I think I forgot to take away your major action last time.
No, I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You're amazing.
Yeah.
All right, bubble it up.
Bubble.
Alteration.
Thank you.
Hopefully it does something. Yay! Oh, explodies.
Yeah.
Explodies.
Ooh.
26
You're fine.
plus 3. 29.
29. Yeah, so as it's biting at you and it rears back and all of a sudden its stinger comes up and then you hear this and all of a sudden it's just covered in this pink sticky stuff and it falls
one is
down.
this?
The one right
I
here.
forgot to say her little gum container looks like a tin, but it looks like Band-Aids. So you know, that's her gum.
Not that any of you know what Band-Aids are, but that's awesome. That's so good. Okay, the other ones are going to all attack Brick. Miss. Miss.
What luck?
Miss. So Brick's just like diving there. Something about this dice does not like
hate
it. All right, so and we come to Tiri.
Wait, I didn't even get to do anything. Did we already pass my turn?
Yeah, you did. You tried to attack. You rolled the 8.
Oh, we're only okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
The thing attacked you.
The thing attacked you.
I
Yep.
gotcha.
So go ahead, Tiri.
Okay, so there's still 2 of these other bugs just to the right of Brick.
Yep. There's 2 there. 1 over there. 1 on Ilyad.
Yeah, I think it's simple. I want to go and smash more of these putrid offsprings. And can I work Demoralize Bane into this?
Yeah. If you roll an exceptional success, I'll let you do a demoralized. Because that's from might. Are you attacking with might?
Let's
Or
see.
agility? I think
it's agility.
I think you can do demoralized with agility.
It's with agility.
So do you want to you want to attack, and if you have an exceptional,
Yes.
do demoralized.
So I'll tumble up, and then just bring the hammer right down and give Mama there a look, just being like, easy sauce.
All right.
So yeah, let's see what we can get here. Nope. That's
Oh,
just
it's 10.
so just 10.
10 total. Okay.
Yeah, not maybe so easy as I had hoped.
Well, what happens? You're having trouble getting footing. Which one? You're going for this one?
I was gonna go for the closer one.
This one here?
No.
The one near
Back.
Ilyad.
Oh,
yes,
this
that one.
That one. Okay. So you're like, and you still go and slam down. Boom! It jumps back. So we'll say you didn't do any damage, but he's going to be demoralized on the next round.
Okay.
Because it was terrifying that you smashed in. You just didn't get any damage.
All right, that's fine.
Still looking at Mama.
Yeah.
Still looking, still pumping the action there.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. And Queenie's up, actually. So first we'll do the larva, because one is going to climb over to attack Demeter. And that hits. So Demeter takes a little damage. It like spits out that stuff at him and it's like burning. He's brushing it off his armor. And then one is going to fall back and it's going to try and shoot a stinger at you.
No, it's not, Dan.
But it's ranged and it's right on you, so it's at disadvantage. Which is good, because the 10 would have exploded. He misses. They're not very intelligent creatures. And they just know you don't smell like mama. So, alright, that goes. And then Queenie, who is down from that. She is going to attempt to resist the Bane with her move action here. Succeeds. So she, like, you see it, her start flicking, and all of a sudden the ooze falls off and her normal legs come back, and she stands back up, and she straightens all the joints in her legs so that she's like towering above Brick, looking down at him, and there's this acid dripping down, and she is going to.
Hey, big mama.
Yep. Okay. She is going to just belch out this acid-like spray over you and Tiri, because it goes in a 10-foot cone attack. And she's got this now. She's back at full stats. And we're at disadvantage 1. Okay. Oop, that was not right. Haha! You guys, you're okay. All right. So, Brick takes 3 points of damage, and Tiri takes 3 as well. So you both take 3. It's just like splattering down on you, and each one hits, a little smoke comes off. And we come to Brick.
So how high above her is she? Can I reach her?
Yeah, you can still reach her. It's just, she's towering up.
All right. I didn't like that, so I'm going straight for her mouth.
All right. Just stab right into it.
Grab them mandibles.
Pull, stab in and slice out. I don't know, maybe cut off some mandibles. Maybe a tongue. I don't know what's in there, but I'm
I don't
just
know what's
stabbing
in there.
Perfect. So it's as she's doing that acid breath and finishing, so those 2 pincer things that kind of unroll and reveal this bottom jawless sort of gaping maw and stab into it. And you have advantage 1 because of the transmutation.
Yes. Come on. So that is 27.
27. All right. You have an exceptional success. What Bane would you like to inflict? Has to be through agility or might, whichever you're using.
So it has to be what I attack with?
The attribute you attack with. You have to pick something.
I didn't pick one because my agility and might are the same.
Yeah, it does. So it doesn't matter. Agility and might share a lot. I mean, you could do persistent damage.
Okay.
You could do. What else do we got?
So many. Sorry.
That was a good hit. No, you're good.
And what about power level? Is it the power level of my stat?
Yep, your top power level.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good hit. You stab in and you just rip down, and the 2 pincer things just fall off, so her mouth is just left open.
I think the most cinematic Bane would probably be stunned.
Stunned. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so she rears back, and there's just this black, rotting smelled blood just pouring everywhere, and she's just going reeling. There's so much pain overwhelming all her nervous system. Demeter goes while that's happening, unless you want to do anything you want to move, or you just want to.
Can I look at her tummy to see if there are any weak points if she's rearing up?
Yeah, sure. You can roll a perception for that. Okay. Demeter, meanwhile, is going to attack at that one that's trying to bite at Ilyad.
10.
10. Okay. It looks like a really tough hide. You're thinking maybe if you get right under her and just slice down along it, maybe you could open her up, but you're not positive on the toughness of her hide. Demeter smashes down with his hammer on the one fighting Ilyad. And it is not looking good. That's this one. Yeah, it's still standing, but it's almost down. And then we are back to Ilyad. Ingrid's next.
I'm gonna follow up Demeter's.
Finish him with a dagger.
Yeah, finish him with a
Do it
dagger.
up. Roll me an agility.
Okay. 18 and 8, 26.
Oh yeah. And that is exactly what you need for an exceptional success.
Aha!
And I believe.
Bane it up.
So here's one thing to know: if you do an exceptional success, but it kills the person you're fighting, if you do agility or might, you can use the provoked bane on somebody else. Because normally you can only inflict the bane upon the person you're attacking.
So it has to be the provoked bane.
It has to be provoked. Provoked you're able to do if they drop to 0. So you can provoke someone. And what provoke does is it gives the target disadvantage if they're not attacking you.
Okay.
So a little metagaming. I recommend the queen maybe.
Yes,
or
that's what
something.
I was gonna do.
Yeah. So you saw Tiri's plan and you're like, that's a good plan.
Yeah.
So Demeter like whacks it up into the air and it's still covered in Ingrid's bubble gum and it's like struggling to try and fly and you just skewer it right down and throw the body down and just look right at the queen in the eye and she's like trying to yell and blood starts spurting into it splashes on your helmet. So she is
windshield
provoked.
wipers go.
So she's staring right at you. She now has disadvantage if she attacks anybody else. This guy's gone, and we come to Ingrid.
So I don't have major, right? Yeah, this is
Correct,
the time.
yes.
Okay. And minor, I will hold the transmutation.
Maintain that,
And
okay?
I'll hang where I am.
All
Go
right.
fight!
I mean, you could try to convince your dingle bum to do something, but you'd have to convince him.
I don't say it.
Yeah.
He looks comfortable.
Yeah.
So
Or not tomorrow.
I'll continue to scratch underneath his chin.
You guys are just having a nice time back there. Perfect. So Ingrid.
Meanwhile, I'm going, oh!
Okay.
Did we hear? Do we hear her say that?
What?
Keep fighting.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, I was planning on stopping, but because you said
I
that,
go
I guess
bag of
I'll
popcorn and I
stay.
pull out of my pocket.
I think it was a good idea to invite her.
All right. So one enforcer's going to attack Tiri. Let me cancel here. Go to the enforcers because we got 3 left standing. Okay.
This does make me think of Zelda too.
Yeah.
All right. Just gonna go with straight up. Miss. This one's gonna dive in on Brick, and this one's gonna come here, so they're flanking you.
Oh no.
And start stabbing at you.
The size difference between Tyrion and Brick.
27 on that one to hit. I'll roll the other one.
I don't think that. Yeah, that hits.
Well, you can. I'm just saying, not damage. 27. Do you want to defend against that? Because the other one is 22, so you would be taking a total of 4 and 9, so 13 damage total.
No, I'm gonna take it. I'm
Okay,
gonna be
they're
able to-
like, they're not shooting the stingers this time. They're just
You said
running
13?
in. 13 total, hammering at you, and there's splashes of light going off, which kind of lights the area up as his shield is going off. And we come to Tiri.
Okay, so I want to just sweep across with my hammer and just knock both of those fighters into each other, into the mama, even if I can. Just this big, sweeping, arcing, clobbering blow.
All right, and
It's
we're
the
doing
only
damage?
thing I want to do. Just damage away. How does that work?
Okay, so do you want to just damage these two? Or
Yeah,
turn it-
I
okay,
want to go with just damaging those
Those two.
but splatter points and style is aiding to my idea of demoralizing in case it's amazing.
Yes, so what I'll say is you're going to multi-target,
Mm-hmm.
so that's disadvantage 2. You have advantage 1 from your two-handed. You
and
can
I'm-
focus action to then make it a straight roll.
And let's really
Spending
put
the
this in
legend
here.
points. All
just
right.
I'm really trying, especially for the splatter there, I'm really
Yes.
really trying to shower the point home. And if that's the only action I'm doing, it's an advantage.
An advantage as well. So you have advantage 1 now with the legend point.
Okay.
And your two-handed and focus action, a superior action.
11.
11 total? Okay. Actually, plus
12
1,
because of
12.
the...
Yep.
So 12.
Perfect. So what's going to happen is you sweep them and they both get knocked out. You hit them out of the air. It doesn't look like it did much damage, but they're both knocked down and back a little bit. And the queen, I think the queen is still focused on Iliad though. You don't get that quite that eye contact you wanted. But they're just kind of, you're just like, boom, 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 they go down. And dun, 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 we come to the queenie. So larvae are going to repeat. Mrs. Demeter.
I did what I could.
Mrs. Iliad.
We'll try. Thanks, Mama.
Going for it. And then the queen, she's going to try to bowl her way to Iliad, but she's going to attack both Tiri and Brick right now to try and get over there. Because she's still trying to protect the babies she has.
What would that be against?
I'm deciding right here.
I think it should be guard.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
It is going to be guard. I think she's basically going to try and just smash her way over you with her giant legs. And so as she reared up, and you're like, I should probably just slice down the abdomen. It's coming right at your face. So she's going to roll for that. She's attacking both of you. She has one advantage
She's like
on
sat
it.
on your face.
So
Just her foot?
Oh.
what's
What do
that?
you call? Do spider legs have a name? Like
spider
an
legs?
appendage? What?
Legs.
Is it just legs? It's not like
Pause.
paw. Yes.
So
Phil, Google it.
So she smashes over you guys. It's going to be 4 points on Brick, and then where's Tiri? 6 points on Tiri.
No.
And she just boom. You get smushed down in the thing, and you're like clawing your way over it, and it's just and your shield's going. Warning lights are going off in your HUD.
One
And
HP
Tiri, you
left
just
on
get
my shield.
This one spider leg just smashes into your face, and you like have to cover and block with your hammer as best you can, and it's just And she's smashing right over to Iliad. Oh wait, I have to reroll 1 on that. It might reduce it because I forgot about the provoked. So minimum damage to both of you, only 3.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so
She's still hit.
Does
So
Already did the
minus,
math.
add 1 back for you, add 3 back for Tiri. Because I forgot about
Not
the
great,
provoked
but-
there. So perfect. And Demeter, you guys are dealing with a larvae, and all of a sudden you hear, and you turn around and blood starts splattering in you, and
in you, in
How
your
about-
mouth.
in your mouth. Did I say in?
How many liquids
so
can you be
hard.
covered in by the end of this?
You were so happy from stabbing the thing. You're like,
Oh my gosh. Okay. So we are at, where'd we go? Queenie. So Brick, you're up.
okay. So how can I
Oh, actually, you both get an attack
I
of
was gonna
opportunity.
say-
Yes, call me out.
aura? My aura.
Oh, aura too. Yeah, roll the Bane attack.
And remember that bit about getting hit in the face with a leg?
Yes.
I don't feel like I want to let it go. So if I could just click my boots and hang on to that leg,
Okay.
when
wanna-
she goes to pull away, I want to release that into a jump.
Okay. Awesome. So, do you want to do that instead of an attack?
Yes,
Okay, perfect.
I want to keep the leg.
I want to keep the leg.
I
Oh,
want
that's
to,
your attack.
I want to beat her
I'm
to
getting
death
it.
with her own leg.
Got you. So,
I got a 9 for the aura.
okay, so she's able. The heat doesn't seem to affect her as she passes through it.
That would be.
So now both of
that's
you
why I'm
roll your
locking
attack
in my
about
spring
your
blast.
opportunity
Right.
attack.
What depending on what attribute we're using.
It has to be might or agility. It
Okay.
has to be a physical attack.
So I can't. It has to be an attack. I can't like make a movement.
No, because this is just opportunity attack as she's leaving the threatened square.
Because what I wanted to do was get on top of her.
You could do that on your next turn.
Okay, I
For
couldn't
this,
like
you
hold
really-
like my attack is hung.
Right.
Just get dragged.
You both just start grabbing.
Let's say if you roll an exceptional success, you can do that.
Okay, all right. I'll just do
Yeah.
agility then.
No, 12.
12.
12 and 12.
Hey,
Okay.
cool buddies.
So here's what's gonna happen. You don't, Tiri, you grab on and you go to brace, and, but you're about to click your boots, but she pulls away before you can click. So you actually travel along with her, and you're over here, knocked down as you like boom, slide over. And Brick, I think you were about to attack and you saw Tiri, so you try to reach for her, but you just miss in time, so you didn't quite get that opportunity attack. And we come to Brick. Actually, it's your turn.
Okay. Can I use my movement to try to jump on top of her?
Yeah, I mean, you can just jump on top of her. Do you want to straight up attack or?
I want to. So on how far up do her eyes go?
Well, from here, you'd be like it would take 2 steps. She's about 10 feet in length.
Okay. Because I'm
So-
thinking like I want to try to slice if it's an insect. What's it called? Like the thorax and the something. You know,
It's
those,
gotta, because if it's
the in-between spots that are really thin.
the spider has a cephalothorax. That's the head thorax lumped together. The abdomen is the big lobe in the back.
Yes.
Got it. All
So
right.
I want to jump on
Science.
and find if there's like a spot in between that I can just
Science.
Okay.
try to
Perfect.
slice.
So, roll me your movement to see if I'll give you the opportunity to look for it if your movement's high enough.
Okay.
We'll call it like a 15, a beat of 15,
Okay.
Bill Nye the comedian.
because she's moving all over.
19.
19. Okay, yeah. So you like jump on it and crawling.
I'm looking.
Boom. And actually, I'd say Tiri probably you might be excited to notice Brick is now crawling up the spider. So you see him doing that. You're on top of it. So roll a perception, and if you beat a 15 again, I'll give you advantage 1 on the attack because you've spotted a weak spot.
I'm doing that, but we'll see.
Wait. I think I found
15!
15! All right. So you find right where it all comes together. It seems like
Pedicle.
everything's there. Ah, there it is.
Pedicle, thank you.
You know what happens is your HUD is scanning, and it goes pedicle. Location, weakness spot. So you have advantage 2 now because you also have the advantage with the transmutation. So roll that
He
attack
says,
for me.
"Okay, Google."
Yeah.
Advantage 2. That means I roll 3 or.
And take the highest.
Okay, just gonna roll 2. Come on, baby.
He's got it.
20.
20. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. You slice into it. You don't quite get all the way through, but she rears back, and you have to hang on to the kind of spiky hair that's on her as she's like rearing back. Not enough for an
shave
exceptional,
November.
but she's looking pretty rough. And Demeter is gonna be like, and just try to finish the larvae off by just swinging his hammer in the side. I think he's gonna do it. Oh yeah, nat 20.
Yes! I bet he doesn't even look. He
Yes,
just-
that's exactly what I was thinking. And you just see the larva splatter right there.
And more splatter goes on.
Yes, more splatter.
But then your mouth will be like,
Poor Iliad.
Little vomit starts to come up at that point.
And then actually we come to Iliad. So
Yes,
we'll follow
while
suit
she's
there.
reared up, Ilyad would like to slide under and take my dagger and just whoosh.
Okay, awesome.
down.
Yeah, do it up, boy. Roll an agility. I'll give you advantage 1 for the situation right now too, because Brick hit a weak spot there. Really good.
And
hit.
while we're at it, oh, thank you.
Do it.
I'm gonna use a legend point.
Legend point. All right. So you have another one, and you add +1 to your total. You need like a little sound effect when you use legend point.
14, 8, 9, 8, 17.
Wait, don't add them all together. You take the
Oh, I
highest.
take the high.
Oh, right.
It's just like, give me all the points.
So good.
Okay, so yeah.
23.
23.
23 plus
Plus what?
24.
24.
Ha!
That, sir, is exactly what you need for an exceptional success.
Hey!
So, what would you like to inflict on her? You can't do demoralized you can't do provoked again. But
Banes,
you can do
right?
something else. Yep, any bane that's your agility based.
Okay, that's agility based. Oh
Yep.
gosh, I have to look.
And
see
she
what it
is not looking good. That
You
open it up, and guess what happens? More fleas.
As slow motion. I should have thought about that one.
As you're sliding, and it's just running.
He's gone from happy spit, gross spit, just angry. More spit.
You're gonna have to purge yourself.
I'm thinking.
He gets a legend point from me for that.
All right, legend point. Take that legend point back.
Yes, sir. I'm thinking. I'm gonna use. Where to go? Force move.
Force move.
So as I'm striking her, it almost forces her back.
Okay, yeah, perfect. So she slides back this way with Brick
Are you
on
still
top.
holding
Yeah.
on?
Oh,
So she comes back down, and your legs go up and slam on her guys. You're holding, and she slides back.
Am I on the ground now or still on?
No, you're still
Slayer?
on her. I'm just
Okay.
having you behind him. So okay, and that was really good. Ingrid, you're up.
Okay. So, I was gonna take out my dart and take out that last little guy.
The Lara. Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Do it up.
And that's agility based.
Yes.
Meanwhile, I look it over at
Got it.
Ingrid, and she's sparkling. Just
Yeah. She's eating popcorn. She's like,
This is
swallows
cocked.
it.
You see, this
Yeah,
is
no,
cocked.
A kernel
I have to roll it
into
again.
the blowpipe.
Isn't it cocked?
Yes, I really love that.
It's
Ingrid,
cocked.
all right, reroll. Yeah. Ingrid, did you hear what Rick
No.
said? Because you're eating popcorn.
Do chew a kernel.
Yeah. Let's see if I get it. 17.
17 total?
Yes.
At the larvae. Oh yeah, you smash it in and finish it off.
It's a kernel. It's a popcorn kernel.
Well, I'll say it shoots out as a kernel, and as it's going in the air, it elongates into this, it stretches the actual molecules until it's this really sharp point,
really
and you
has
don't even see
popcorn.
anything hit. It just,
No, it goes into its mouth and pops into a popcorn.
that's better, that's better.
The head is just
You're like, well,
popcorn
spitting
just
out, and
bounces.
you turn
It
it
got
on.
hot enough that it exploded in its mouth.
Oh.
oh, just ever.
So you turn to look and it pops. So okay, so that one's
I
gone.
feel like at that point I need to look over at Ingrid and just give a nod.
The enforcers are going to get back up and they're going to try and
I'm still
slam
holding
into
my
Brick.
my other
Yes.
thing too.
Guess what I forgot to do?
Transmutation.
Just turn this camera on. So that
No!
stinks. We still have the story, but
We got the story.
Yeah.
The most important part.
oh well. Too many things. Oh well. Okay. All right. So larvae gone, and enforcers are attacking Brick. They miss, and they miss a 3 and a 4 on the d20. So okay, and
My shoe was not doing good.
this one is going to try and aid. Ooh. Let me see here. Where are my enforcers? Okay, so it's gonna look at you, Brick, and it starts going. Zzz, it starts wrapping its rings really fast. It's giving you the provoked bane, so you have disadvantage if you're not attacking it right now.
Okay.
So it's like.
So how does
trying
that
to
play
poke at you.
in narrative?
Yeah, so it's like doing the
Do I
bee
feel
thing.
angry towards them?
It's
or
just
is it-
like as you're trying to hold on, it's like pecking at you. It's not like biting you, but it's doing that. You know how bees drop in and drop back out?
Yep.
It keeps going like that, so it's irritating you. If you don't deal with it, you're distracted. So, okay, and gotta wrap this up here. That was Enforcer. So, Tiri, you're up.
All right.
Let's finish this off, girl.
Not letting go of this leg, clicking it with the boots, jumping for the ceiling, and then if it doesn't pop off on the way up, I'm going to crack it like a whip on the way down. So it's coming off or it's coming down, but
All right.
then it's not staying on.
Roll me your great leap with the advantage, and if you get
Okay.
over 15, I'll give you advantage on the attack roll, because it's the force of your great leap is assisting in
Okie
ripping the
dokie.
leg out.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay.
It's 20 on the leap.
Perfect. So she's
And
going
then
up. But you're not going to
for-
go that high because you're just pulling. It's just going to pop right out.
And then, so now I turn it into an attack roll.
Yep.
With an advantage 1 from the benefit of the jump.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. 18.
18. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it's not quite enough to finish, but that leg pops right off. And what we'll say is because it's 6 seconds, you're still in the air. So if we come back down to your turn, you can finish it off maybe. So it's...
Okay, so I'm charging up a finishing blow with the leg, so go for it.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen one way or another.
All right. That was... Yeah, 6.
Even if it's dead before then, you're still gonna whack.
Oh, I know. It's happening.
So close. Okay, so let's see here. We've got Queenie is going to try and shake Brick off using her agility as an attack. Oh, 2 1s on her 8s. So 14, she misses. She just can't shake you off. She's lost 1 leg too, so she doesn't quite have the momentum anymore to do it. Larvae are dead. She's too distracted for anything else, so we come back to Brick.
Okay, I saw the leg come off,
Yep.
so I'm
You saw a blur, a gnomish blur go in the air.
yes. So I am going to try to jump off of Mama Spider into and tackle Stingy Spider.
Oh, okay.
That's
All
trying
right.
to get me.
Perfect. You can just do it, or you can roll agility. If you beat a 10, you'll have advantage. If you don't, you have disadvantage.
I want to roll agility.
All right.
Beat a 10?
Yeah.
Nothing. Watch this. Like a 1.
Okay.
15.
Okay, you got it. So advantage, an additional advantage on that attack on the enforcer.
Okay, so now I roll my...
Attack. Yep.
Okay, so that is still another d10. Oh, advantage 1.
And advantage 2 because of transmutation.
Oh, I forgot about that.
He's goner.
Whoo, whoo. 15 plus 7, that is 22.
22. Just shy of an exceptional, but you smash into it. This one here,
Yep.
so you just smash him down, he splatters down. He's gone. And we come to Demeter.
Can you move Brick over where
Oh, yeah.
it's smashed?
Right. And we're gonna say you jumped off her with that agility so she doesn't get an attack on you. Demeter's gonna heal Ilyad, because he's had it pretty rough.
Yeah, you bet.
Exploding 6, so that's good. 9. Heal 9 points of damage.
Sweet.
Yes. And we come
Thank
to...
you, Connie.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was really good.
And as it's that same thing again, you feel Demeter just grabs your shoulder and you feel like strength from the earth itself is coming up through your feet into your body, and it's your turn.
So, now where am I at this point? Because I slid under her, but she was forced back.
Yeah, we didn't really. She just pushed
so
back,
I'm
so you're
just-
kind of still where you
okay.
are. You have plenty of room to walk up and attack her again, or you could throw a dagger at her. You're gonna have it.
Yeah, I feel like I want to just take 2 daggers and throw them
Okay.
straight into her face.
Perfect. Roll me that agility.
Watch, it's gonna be like a flop.
Nah. It's gonna be good.
Oh, 24.
24. It's technically an exceptional success. So what we're gonna say, Tiri, roll me one more attack as you come down, because this wraps it up.
With what advantages?
You're gonna have advantage too at this point. I think you're coming down out of the air and hitting the babies with their own mother's leg.
11.
11. That's plenty. I think that's good. So because they're this thing, Ilyad throws it right into her mouth. Both daggers go right into her mouth and out, kind of like flick them over so they slice, and the spider slowly turns over and curls its feet up, and roll is down, and that freaks these things are starting to run away, and Tiri swings at one of them, bashing
Crack
one.
with a whip.
Yeah, boom, and it hits it into the other one. They don't necessarily die, but they go tumbling off and fly off into the distance. And combat is over. Whew, a little long, so sorry about the map, guys. I hope you enjoyed the end of it. Someday we'll learn.
Use
Well,
your
someday I'll learn.
imagination.
All of
Yeah,
us.
use your imagination. Thank you so much to Guild of Ambience, Sirenscape, Vinspept, Jeremy Soul for using their music and sound effects. It's been great. Thank you again to Hero Muster for making this so navigatable.
Yes.
Close enough?
We'll go with
legit.
that.
Able to navigate. And what else was I say? Oh, and as always, check out the Dream podcast, guys. They're also doing an Open Legend actual play. So we really want to get you guys over to check them out. We want more actual play in Open Legend out there. So check them out anywhere podcasts are played. Currently, they are in the Forest of Whispers as of this recording, and they've engaged in some intense combats as well. So check them out. At Dice Rule Pod on Instagram and Twitter, and I like to listen to them on Spotify, but again, you can find them anywhere you find your podcasts. And we'll see you next week.